What's up, everyone? This is Shadow Sage. I'm coming to you with part 5 of What If Naruto Befriended Kurama as a Child, and I'm so grateful for the wonderful reception that the series has gotten. But I'm afraid to say I think part 4 was shadow banned because it's just not being recommended to people. Like, I went through my analytics, and it was recommended to like less than 10% of the people that it was like more recommended to in my other videos, and I found that was really weird, so it kind of flopped. But you guys still reached the like goal, and I'm really happy about that. So I just want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart. So thank you. And let's reach 6 likes on this video. And if the video reaches 6 likes, I'll drop part 6 even sooner. Like part 6, that's crazy. I didn't expect it to go this far. But thank you, everybody. I really mean it. Now let's get into the actual recap. And if you have not watched any of the parts before this, I highly recommend you to watch the parts because it'll make everything make a lot more sense, and I go into a lot more detail. But other than that, let's get into it, guys. In the previous part, we went over the Konoha Crush arc, where the Sound Village and Sand Village team up to take down the Hidden Leaf Village. And in the village's effort to defend itself, Naruto is really a key player. He helped the third Hokage take down Orochimaru, but he's not really dead, because, like, obviously, he's never dead, let's be honest. But Naruto also helped take down the Shukaku with a Shadow Clone, so that's pretty impressive. And this is also a tribute to Sasuke's even, like, stronger hatred, and he won't, like, just be jealous of Naruto at this point. He is hating Naruto. Naruto is this super, like, strong person. He's, like, probably low Kage level, and probably maybe a little stronger than Sasuke even in base, but then with KCM, it's like crazy how strong Naruto gets. And this really like a tribute to Sasuke's downfall, and it's gonna be even greater than it was in canon. Kabuto revive Orochimaru. Yeah, he'll revive Orochimaru the way Sasuke did after he fought Kabuto with Itachi during the war arc. But since his body's completely like fried by the Reaper Death Seal, he can't really go to Tsunade to make her heal that, because that's like kind of impossible. Because only the armor was a 50-50 in Orochimaru's eyes if you got Tsunade. But the whole body is definitely a no-go, so he'll just get a new body right off the bat, and it's probably gonna be the same body he got in canon. So that pretty much wraps up the previous part. And if you haven't watched like any of the previous parts, I highly recommend that you watch it, as I said earlier in the intro, because I know some of this might not make sense. This was just to jog your memory, but please watch the original parts, because it will really help you like make sense of what's going on. And let's get into the actual video. So after the Konoha Crush invasion, they will have the funeral for the third Hokage, and Naruto is honored at the funeral because he fought alongside the third Hokage, and this pisses off Sasuke even more. Like, he is just fuming. I know I've said this already, but like, he is done with this shit, and like, his life is gonna be training at this point. He wakes up, he eats, he trains, he eats, and goes to sleep, and repeat, on cycle, on loop, every day, no rest. That's what he does. Now, his life is expanded from one goal to 2 goals. So it goes from just killing Itachi to surpassing Naruto. And he'll get some more taijutsu amps, and he'll probably get some chakra control amps, and he'll also work on his curse mark. So now he can use it to the full power that he could during the Sound Genin fight in the Chunin exams. Itachi and Kisame are going to stop by the Leaf Village, where they will proceed to rape Kakashi, Asuma, and Kurenai, or Kakashi will get hit by the Mangekyo and get fucking crucified. This is when Guy steps in to scare Itachi and Kisame, and then Kakashi will be bedridden for a week due to the effects of the Tsukuyomi, and then Jiraiya will ask Naruto to go on a mission with him to find Tsunade, the next Hokage. So when they're traveling, obviously Jiraiya will not have a jutsu to teach Naruto, because obviously Naruto already knows the Rasengan, so he will train with Kurama. And obviously Kurama had experience with 2 Uzumaki, because obviously he lived with 2 Uzumaki. Not lived with them, he was still inside of them, but same thing. So he will probably have some experience in Fuin Jutsu, so he will probably teach Naruto type of sealing jutsu. And I came up with a particular sealing jutsu which I think would help Naruto a lot. It's a long distance jutsu, and it's quite difficult to use. And basically, it's basically a variation of Danzo's reverse tetragram seal that he used against Sasuke and Obito when he fought them and was about to die. Basically, what the jutsu was like a bunch of symbols appeared on his body. It shot out a bunch of liquid, and it made everything in like a, let's say, 15-foot radius like completely unmovable. So if you were hit by the liquid, you would be like sealed and frozen in place, essentially. So it's a pretty overpowered jutsu, but Obito was able to use Kamui to get out of there along with Sasuke. So this time Naruto's gonna develop a jutsu kind of similar to that, but he shoots it out of his palm, and it's not a suicide jutsu. It's not a like 15-foot radius. It's only like a streamline out of his palm. So it's like a blast out of his palm of like a sealing formula. So if you get hit with it, you're like immobilized, and it's really OP if you like actually hit with it. But in Naruto's case, it's really hard to land a hit. And by the end of the mission, he really won't get the jutsu down. Like, it's a very difficult jutsu. Like, as we know, Fuin Jutsu is very difficult, and it's a pretty complicated one on top of that. So, even by the end of the mission, it's not going to be great. He can use it, but his aim will be very off, and he cannot, like, restrain high-level opponents. So, like, it's possible to break out of. And as he like practices the jutsu and like eventually masters it, he will be able to aim like better, and he'll be able to like immobilize stronger ninja. So, but at this moment, he just isn't at that level yet because obviously it's a very difficult jutsu. The actual story: Jiraiya and Naruto are traveling to their little outpost town where they're gonna find an inn and they're gonna stay for a night. And Jiraiya's gonna go out to research, leaving Naruto alone just in canon. I mean, he's got his priorities, and I respect that. You know, you gotta have your priorities set, and he has his set. So, you know, that's good for him. But anyways, Naruto's gonna be in the room training, and Sasuke will find out about Itachi coming back to the Leaf Village. And he's gonna run after Jiraiya and Naruto. When Naruto hears a knock on the door, instead of being an absolute retard, he will recognize that it's Itachi instead of a 19-year-old Sasuke. Like, what was going on in Naruto's mind, like, during that moment? Because I was so dumb on his part. Like, I was watching the episode just to research for this, and it was like, oh my god, Naruto, how dumb can you be? But anyways, done with my tangent. He's gonna recognize it's Itachi, and he'll know that he is danger because obviously he knows about the Uchiha massacre, and he is gonna try to kick Itachi and run away in his KCM mode. But honestly, if Orochimaru could stand up to the KCM mode, so can Itachi. Itachi is stronger than Orochimaru, so obviously Itachi is stronger than Naruto even in KCM. And Itachi will restrain Naruto, and Kisame will like use Samehada to suck Naruto dry. Oh no, wait, that came out wrong. Never mind, that came out really wrong. He'll suck away all of Naruto's chakra, with his Samehada, and like Naruto's basically done at this point, and Samehada just got even stronger. But that's when Sasuke shows up and like flips out. He's gonna have his massive emo moment and charge at Itachi with the Chidori, and then he proceeds to get bodied. And we get the fantastic meme template of Sasuke getting pinned to the wall and saying like, "Your hatred isn't strong enough, Sasuke," or something like that. But anyways, Sasuke will get absolutely anally fucked by his brother. Not in some Alabama way, but you know he gets ass raped, and that's when Jiraiya shows up and saves the day, and Itachi and Kisame run away. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that Sasuke does get Tsukuyomi just in canon. He gets knocked out, and he's gonna need Tsunade's medical treatment just like in canon. But after that, Jiraiya and Naruto leave, and they go and find Tsunade just like in canon, and Tsunade's gonna be like shit talking the Hokage and all of that. And like this pisses off Naruto, and he's gonna shit talk Tsunade, and they're gonna take it out to the street. And like Tsunade gets all cocky, saying like, "I'm only gonna use one finger, and like I'll wager my necklace, and I'll go back to the village with you." So she wagers all of that. So Naruto is faced with Sannin at this point, two of them actually. So he knows that Sannin are no joke, that he has to use KCM, and so he starts growing a bright yellow.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
So yeah, it was at this point like Tsunade's cocky drunkard face turned to like a "I'm fucked" face. And then Naruto will charge at Tsunade with KCM, like, and off pure instinct, Tsunade is gonna use both hands to block Naruto's quick punches, and that's when Naruto stops and like, "Ha ha ha! You use both hands, Granny Tsunade, you lose." And like Tsunade's confused at first. She's really baffled by his insane speed, but then she realized what just happened and how she lost, and she's really pissed because in this timeline, since Orochimaru never went after Tsunade because she denied the offer, because obviously he never had the offer in this timeline to begin with. So Orochimaru will never fight Tsunade in that big Jiraiya versus Orochimaru versus Tsunade, and then so since Kabuto and Naruto never fight, and Naruto never saves Tsunade, Tsunade won't like Naruto to begin with, but Naruto will eventually grow on her, just like she did in canon. I mean, he did in canon, because Tsunade literally said that the only reason she liked Naruto so much is because Naruto really, really reminded her of her brother. So yeah, it was like a reminder for her, and it gave her like a peace of mind and peace of heart. So yeah, so by the time they get back to the village, they'll be tight, they'll be good friends, and that's great. And she'll heal Sasuke and Kakashi, but in this timeline, since they never fought Kabuto, Tsunade will not copy Kabuto's healing technique, and she won't be able to heal Rock Lee until Naruto tells her about an idea about how Nine Tails chakra speeds up healing a lot. Because honestly, I can't have Rock Lee not become a shinobi. That would really tear apart my heart. That would destroy me as a human being, destroy all my values. So I have to have Rock Lee survive somehow. So I'm pulling this out of my ass somewhat, but Naruto will find a way to transfer his chakra to Rock Lee the way he did in the Shinobi War, like how he gave his chakra to everybody and he healed all their wounds. So he'll do that. He'll put a lot of chakra in and it'll eventually heal Rock Lee. And yeah, Rock Lee will be healed and he'll be healed even faster. So that's foreshadowing. He'll be available for the Sasuke retrieval arc, and he won't be super injured. Alright, everyone, I'm gonna wrap the video up there. Tune in next time for the Sasuke retrieval arc and all of that great stuff. And remember to like, share, comment, subscribe if you like the video for the YouTube algorithm, because it'll help the video reach 6 likes even faster. So I'll drop the next video even faster. And remember to have a great day and stay safe. This is Shadow Sage signing off.